Steke.
Yeah.
Steke. Oh, I should use it in a sentence.
No, explain it and then use it in a word.
Means, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Steke. Oh, steke, I know. Ditaba mgozi. Ngoko.
No.
Kotsaritshi steke.
No. Steke.
Oh, steke.
Steke is something that you love. It's something that you love.
Really? Oh, steke. Mushimani. I love boys. What do you mean?
Oh God, we just talked about it now. If you are making it.
Like right now.
Oh, money.
Yes, stack of money.
Oh, stack. That is a good one.
Okay.
This is the Creative Hub with myself, Musima Praise, and Freddie G. And like we promised, in studio we have Aina. Oh my goodness, it is such a fantastic story to tell. I don't know, particularly because this person is my friend, you know. We were in the same class from first year.
Yeah.
We did musical theater together. So that is incredible. He has over 1 million followers on TikTok.
Exactly.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, please help us welcome Titus Mologadi.
Wow.
Can I speak to Mologadi right now?
Yeah, I don't know.
So, Titus, a lot of people don't know that you started off by dancing on TikTok.
Yeah.
Listen, Titus would make us do dance challenges in class.
Every time.
I want to take it back. You're taking it to dance competition. I think I knew Titus before that. Titus used to have TikTok FM. He's a
yes, I remember TikTok
I know him from way TikTok FM.
Yes.
That's like, you know, I'm a big lover for radio.
Yes,
I'm a big lover for radio. So that's where I started seeing him like, oh, this one is the TikTok FM and stuff like that. He actually grew from, you know, TikTok, from the TikTok FM to the dance competition. Yeah. So what I want us to, how did you end up finding your niche? Because you ended up trying all different views of TikTok. You know, we can really be okay, now this is the character I'm going to focus on after all those trials with different routes.
Yeah. Okay, firstly, thank you so much for having me, guys. I'm super excited to be here. And as he said, it was very hard for me to find my niche because I did so many things, you know. It was dancing, it was acting. Before TikTok FM, it was acting, and then it went to dancing. After dancing, I did other things as well. But I think when I started with the concept of Mologadi, it just resonated with who I am. In a sense of, I've been doing that, like every time. I would imitate people, I would speak with that accent, I would call myself all these type of names. That's why even when I started with the video, I was like Mologadi. So yeah, it spoke to me a lot, and a lot of people related with the content. So I was like, yeah, this is the one that I'm gonna do. So yeah.
Sure, that is so incredible. But you also go to TUT Arts Campus.
Yes.
What sparked that inspiration to pursue the arts?
Yeah, I've always been a lover of telling stories or being in the arts from a very young age. So when I got to TUT, I wasn't sure of what I want to do because I did acting. As Musima said, we did musical theater. I can't sing. I can't hold a note. But let me tell you, I was in musical theater, and I think with everything that I've done on at TUT, it actually like influenced what I do right now in some sort of way. Like how I tell the stories on my TikTok, it's influenced by what I see on campus, what I've been through, what I've been taught. So everything that I've done at TUT, you guys are seeing the fruits of it right now.
Yes. And besides the dancing that you were extremely good at, and the singing, and you did the acting as well.
Yes.
How do you think that influenced your career?
Oh my gosh. I think I'm still building my career. I wouldn't say I'm at my peak or I'm comfortable with where I am, but I would say that they like everything, dancing, acting, and what else did I do? TikTok FM, all of them, they carry something which is art.
Yes.
Telling stories.
Yes.
That I love the most. So with everything that I do, I think at the end of the day, I'm just telling a story. I'm just like, listen, I can do this, but I can do it in this form. So
Yes.
yeah, they carry the same thing. Yeah.
And I mean, you're saying that you are still finding your feet, but you seem to have both your feet in the industry. How do you manage your relationships in the industry? How do you separate friends from acquaintances to colleagues to just brand managers? How do you handle all of that?
It actually took a lot, because I used to initially, when I attended the events, I would call everyone my friend. I'd be like, oh my gosh, you're my friend. And then I got to learn that not everybody is your friend, you know, especially with our industry, because there's a celebrity industry and then there's influencers industry. In the influencers industry, there's a lot of, you know, pretending, oh, I like what you're doing, I like you, but keep it like that.
Okay.
So I think with all the events that I've attended, I've actually mastered that some people can be nice to you, and how more different they'll be like, you know. So I was like, don't call everyone your friend. Have a small circle of your friends, and have people that you know, your acquaintances, your colleagues, people that know you, vice versa. So yeah, I think I've mastered that now.
We did mention that you are studying at TUT.
Yes.
And that's something that a lot of people don't know about Titus.
Yeah.
They know a lot about Mologadi and the stories and all of that. So moving a bit to Titus, what is Titus studying at TUT? And from what you're studying, where do you want to take your career based on the path that you're taking?
I'm taking.
Yeah, apart from being a content creator with the character Mologadi.
Yeah, and you're right. I think people have cancelled Titus ever since Mologadi came into
It's like Titus Kimang.
Like, who's that? Even the last time when they were the Susmas, I'm nominated for the Susmas.
Yes.
When people saw that clip, they were like, who's Titus? We thought they were going to say Mologadi. And I was like, nah, guys, I'm still Titus. So with what I'm studying at TUT right now, it's theatre drama.
Okay.
Yeah, it's acting. You can say it's acting, but it's acting for theatre and also acting for commercial, because we did both sides. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. And I think with what I'm doing as an influencer kind of like connects with what I study, because I'm studying acting and I'm acting on TikTok. What you see on TikTok is not the same person that you're going to see in person.
Yes.
That's why when people meet me, they're like, you're so shy. Oh, you're so reserved. I'm like, that is my alter ego. That's a character. I'm not that. That's Mologadi, hence, you know, the different names. So yeah, I think they connect and they balance each other.
Okay, now moving back to Mologadi, when was that one moment when you realized that actually Mologadi has blown up? Like, when did you get to that point?
This is it.
Yeah, that you know, you actually get that one point, could see, okay, now I can't walk in the mall anymore.
Yeah.
Two people say you can take a picture. I can't. Yeah, I just want to know that one moment, that first moment that came to your mind.
The first moment. I think it was, I wouldn't say it was when people recognized me, because before Mologadi, people used to say, you're famous on TikTok because of TikTok FM.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think when I saw that this is actually big, it was when white people started watching my content. That's when I was like, you know, I only see their comments. They're like, dude, we can't hear you. We can't understand you. Put on subtitles. We want to be your audience as well. That's why I was like, okay. And I think the latest video that I posted, that's when the people from USA started, you know, interacting with it as well. So I was like, okay, I have fans there. And also friends from Botswana, guys. Like, my biggest fan base is from Botswana.
Wow,
so
that's incredible.
Yeah.
And you spoke about meeting up with people. If I had a 1 rand for every time people stopped Titus at a mall, I would be so rich.
You'd be.
I'd be very rich.
You'd be.
How do you handle that? Because you meet different people, different characters.
Yeah.
Right? Some people probably want to jump on you. Some people want to...
they cry.
Some people cry.
Yeah.
And then there are some people like...
Who's this? Yeah, I get that a lot.
So how do you handle all of that, all of those different interactions?
You know, the craziest thing is that Praise is asking me all these questions and she knows the answers because she was there, but at the same time she's doing her job. How I handle it, sometimes it depends, you know, with the approach that you give me. So with some people, they come with you, can tell Mologadi,
yes.
And at that time I would be like, oh my gosh, guys, I'm so reserved, I don't know how to act, you know. But I think with the magnitude of time that I've spent in this industry, I've mastered that. Some people can be, you know, there are those fans baba loud, and then there are those who are reserved.
Yes.
Some they even send the waiters or waitresses and be like, we're so scared to go to his table. Can you please talk to him? So
Yes.
I'm okay with it so far. So far so good, I guess.
Nah, so far so good. You are loving it. And what would you say to the parent who sees their child is interested in the art space, is interested in this thing called social media? What would you say to that parent? Because your mom supports you incredibly so.
Absolutely.
What would you say to that parent?
Social media is absolutely the future. I think by now we should know this. Anything that you need to do in your life, you go on social media before. To check whether news are true, to check whether whatever is genuine, you go on social media. So I would say that we are in a place and time where social media, we are monetizing from social media. And I love the fact that now we have proof. I can go to schools and, influence people to follow their path by being content creators or influencers, because I know that I make my living out of that.
Yes.
So with my monthly income or whatever, I get it from social media. So why not support it?
And I was about to ask that question, Hore. A lot of people are into social media spaces, but is there money?
There is a lot of money. There's a lot of money. That's why people like Grace Mondlana, they leave teaching to do so, to become influencers. There is, I was having this conversation with my friend Smokey, and we were like, it's so crazy how some brands that we get a doctor's salary. That time we're just doing it for once off.
Sure, like one campaign.
Just one campaign.
Hey.
And that campaign, they're like, no, we just want 30-second video or 60-second video, and they give you this big bag, and you're like, oh my gosh, is this what I can get? And imagine if you're having like 4 or 5 brands in 1 month.
Right.
So that's crazy. There's a lot of money.
So welcome to Pitori, ne?
Yeah.
FM. So
Yes,
Pitori.
please.
So
Pitori
I'm just
to the
gonna
world.
give you some throwaway word.
Okay.
And can you please use it in a sentence or explain what the word means?
Okay.
Some of the words are very easy, so they're not far-fetched from that.
Okay.
So there's some of the words that we have been using on our guests.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So the first word is steke.
Steke.
Yeah.
Steke. Oh, I should use it in a sentence.
No, explain it and then use it
What
in a
it
word.
means,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh. Steke. Oh, steke. I know. Ditaba mgozi. Ngoko.
No.
Kutsaritshi steke.
No. Steke.
Oh, steke.
Steke is something that you love. It's something that you love.
Really? Oh, steke. Mushimani. I love boys. What do you mean?
Oh God, we just talked about it now.
We
If you are
spoke about
making
like
it.
right now.
Oh, money.
Yes, stack of money.
That is a good one.
Okay.
Oh my God.
This one is like an obvious one.
Yeah.
If I were to say lepara.
Oh, lepara, I know.
Yeah.
Lepara, okay. How do I explain it? But o kry motho ha o ke lepara la hao.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ke eng? Like, what does it mean? Gore motho ha o ke lepara? Ha ke re motho ke lepara.
Bola.
Exactly.
So the third one, the baby.
The baby.
Yes.
The babies. The baby.
Yes.
Tricky. It's it's crazy. I can see.
The baby, a clue is something that you eat.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
And we have a shop now in Pretoria.
Yeah.
It's open
Masham. Hasidi baby. What is
Something you
it?
eat in the morning.
in the morning.
We reka go bo mamzo mo khoneng mo roboto.
Oh, magui.
Exactly.
That is the baby.
Yeah, mo Pitori.
Yeah.
What is that baby?
Oh God.
Nare mabaku.
Yo.
Mabaku ngidu makama.
Magwinya. We say mabaku.
Ngidiki, what is this dumpling?
Right?
Yeah.
Boroto.
Or
No,
boroto.
ke mabaku, koreka mabaku.
But in closing, then, what do you have to say to any other upcoming influencer or someone who looks up to you, just to wrap it up?
Yeah. To do it your own way, man. Don't follow other people. Get inspired, get influenced, but don't become like them.
Yes.
I think we have so many duplicates in the industry right now. So it's better for you to be original. That's why Mologadi has been going for over a year right now. It's
Yes,
because we've had people that come on content creation and be like, but it's not the same as Mologadi's. So if you start something, nobody can take it away from you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
May the Lord increase you, and we are very happy for you. Congratulations on your nomination.
Thank
Bring it home,
you.
baby.
Thank you.
Bring it home. When I go high, this is how we say goodbye. I go by the name of Freddie G. Comedy say catch me tomorrow at Propaganda. Earlier that day, I'm going to be at the Arts Festival Arts Campus. Come come through.
Yes, good night. This Saturday I'm at Worship Encounter here in Sunnyside. I'll see you there.